What's going on, HPP family? Welcome back to another episode. Hope everybody had a safe and happy new year. Wish you guys prosperous and healthy new year to come. Let's dive into what we've got going on in the shop first week of the new year. And that is a C7 Corvette. This is a base Stingray Corvette, and it is receiving a P1SC ProCharger. So we are currently strapping the car down on the dyno. We're gonna get everything set up here. A little chilly today. It just started raining. But I forgot. Gio's still here too. Say hi, Gio. I don't know if you guys remember this car, but last year we put it on a set of bags, and the customer said it had a leak in the passenger front bag, and lo and behold, we did find a leak and we got it fixed. So other than that, he absolutely loves it, and it was a really slow leak passenger front bag. So got that addressed for him, and we're actually testing it right now, making sure everything's copacetic, and that one's going home. Then we can get our vette on the lift and get rocking and rolling on this lovely box right here. It's got all of our ProCharger goodness in there. Like that. Beautiful head unit. So stick with us. Let's get after it. Alright guys, so as you just witnessed, we got our baseline on our C7. To my knowledge, this thing is stock. May have an exhaust, but that's it as far as I know. I didn't look to see if it already had headers or not, but our baseline is 450 horsepower, 480 foot-pounds of torque. I feel like the torque's a little bit high. The horsepower, a little high too, but it is very nice today. It's like 50 degrees outside, so we know it's probably adding some ignition timing. But at the end of the day, everyone knows dynos are a tuning tool. They're a tool. So now we have a baseline on this car, so once we add our ProCharger, we will see our gains, and that's what we're after. So we've got it stripped. Let's go ahead and get it off the dyno and over here. Woo! Parts are flying in the shop. Man, we got another exciting 5.7 liter Hemi build coming. A lot of parts are coming in for that, and I believe our stroker motor for one of our other cars, the 426 build, is almost done at the machine shop, so that's exciting. Our ECS car, boy, y'all been seeing a bunch of this one lately, and that's because we was going through it with this one. This thing is lit, boy. She's a rocket ship, and hopefully we'll be going to the track soon with it. But our heating problems, 100% cured. Went and test drove the car today for a good while, and engine temps never got over 180. So even though it is chilly outside, very nice, running cool. Our C7 project is coming along as well too. Gio and I just got, look at that intercooler, boy. Ooh. Just got the head unit on. Grab the light so you guys can see. But bam, P1SC ProCharger in the building. Dedicated drive. Very nice. Boy, howdy, would you look at that? Super clean intercooler. Our blower is on. We are making some headway on our ProCharger. definitely been a fun learning experience for Gio. This is his first ProCharger in the shop, so he's really been enjoying it, seeing the quality of the kits that ProCharger sends. They're very nice, very well thought out, and 100% reversible. I don't know if you guys know that, but some of these blower kits, you have to modify things, and a trained eye can tell that there was a blower on it at some point. But ProChargers are 100% reversible. There is no cutting, drilling, or modifying of anything. But we're getting close. Stay tuned. Should be firing it up soon. As you guys can see, she's all together. Still got a few things to tidy up. There's a bolt here and a bolt there underneath that need to be tidied up, but it is together enough to get you guys a first start, and we'll get the car all wrapped up before this thing hits the dyno. So Gio's reconnecting the battery, and we'll go ahead and fire it up. So guys, it is the end of the day, and as you can see, we have our C7 on the dyno, all strapped down. So just let it run, get up to full operating temperature, do a final check over everything, and then start dynoing in the morning. So guys, focus. As you can see, 585 horsepower, 575 foot-pounds of torque. Very nice. Ooh, here she is shining on the outside. Nala likes it too. Well, that's the kit. She's all wrapped up, getting ready to go home. On to the next one. And as you guys can also see, we got fresh meats on here. We took the Mickey Thompson ET Street S's off, and we put a fresh set of ET Street R's onto the car. So take this thing to the alignment rack, and this C6 is all wrapped up. I'm gonna go home. All right, so 2019 5.7 liter Hemi, and this thing is getting a Texas Speed cam, stage 2. Yeah, Texas Speed stage 2 cam. Gio's been diligently working on tearing this thing apart. We should have the heads off here shortly, and then get rocket on the front cover and all that jazz. But exciting. We'll be chopping down the block with another one here soon. S10 looking good over here. Getting ready. We got a little racing action. Well, some track day content coming soon with the truck. This one, 20. Look at me lying. I think this is a 12 or 13 Camaro SS. But it's got a top end noise that we're gonna dive into. I think it's on the side of the motor, so I'm gonna pull this side valve cover, see what I see. I'll keep you guys posted on that one. Another one that was dropped out this morning that's already good to go is this 5.7 liter 2015 Challenger. tuning related stuff. So Flying Ryan Performance camshaft in that one. I'll see if I can't get some video of that one chopping for you guys before it leaves. But tidied up the tune on it. Got some things that the customer didn't like addressed and wrapped up. So I've got the customer en route to test drive and see if he is happy with the results. As you guys could see from the time lapse, Gio's been hard at it, and as you can see, we have our heads with our new valve springs are already installed, and our Cook's long tubes are installed with our stage 8 locking fasteners. Whoop. So we are to that point. Motor or cams in, motor's time. So we are ready. New lifters are in. We are ready for our cylinder heads to go on. So first thing in the morning, we'll slapping our cylinder heads on, front cover and all that jazz. And maybe by tomorrow afternoon, you hear this thing fire up. Alright guys, so as you can see, Gio is getting really close to getting this one together, and we've had another car drop off, and this one's getting a Hot Licks kit. Trucking right along, as you can see. Got our Hot Licks set up in the trunk here, and you can't see because it's dark. But our box is right here, grounded right there to the battery, and our hot wire is getting routed up. And then, well, you guys can see underneath, got our spark plug on that side set up, and our spark plug on this side, all set up, wiring nice and tidy. So after I finish wiring up and put the switch right there in the center console, I can't show you guys what's going on under the hood. You know, that's the secret sauce, but we're gonna get rocking and rolling on the wiring underneath the hood. Shooting flames with this thing in no time. But in the meantime, we had a quick one get dropped off. Gio's working on it out here in the streets. Find Gio out in the streets. Anyways, I'm not sure what year this thing is. It's a 15 plus 5.7 liter Hemi, and it is getting a water pump. So this gentleman, crazily enough, broke down right in front of the best shop to break down in for a Mopar, as far as that's concerned. He broke down right outside the shop, so worked out for him. We're getting him taken care of. His old water pump's already out. Gio got the new one on there, so we're just waiting on the thermostat, because the way we see it, if we changing the water pump, we're gonna change the thermostat. Let's get it right, get it tight, fresh coolant, you know the drill. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and shoot some flames. The customer's here to pick up the car. As you can see, install is all wrapped up, and there is our wow button, and you can hear the engine cut out when we press it. Okay, so we're revving up. Shoot, as you guys can see, a water pump car is all fired up. Customer's paid, taking her on home. What a day. They've been coming and going and getting fixed. And Gio's over here, I wouldn't say putting the final touches, but getting close.
Getting close.
So gotta put the radiator back in it, and oh, went the wrong way with that. A few other small things, but it is coming together. It's been a busy day, and I like it. We also got authorization to fix our Camaro, and we got parts. So probably get on that one tomorrow. So as you guys just seen, we did a flex fuel on that I think it's an 5.7 liter Challenger, or Charger, excuse me, with the E-Flex. So that's pretty cool. While I was doing that, Gio was wrapping up our Texas Speed Stage 2 cam on this 5.7 liter Hemi. Unfortunately, I just got word this afternoon that our ECU is not coming back on time. Shame on you, service that we shipped our ECUs through. Not gonna say a company, because yeah, don't want to get in trouble. But I'm just waiting on the ECU to come back, and then you'll see this car hit the dyno and get tuned. And we'll see what kind of power it makes with its bolt-ons. Also, as you can see, Royce's car is back. We have a private track rental coming, And so he wants me to once over, check the car, make a pull on the dyno, make sure everything is good to go. And if I find a problem, we'll fix it now. So guys, change of plans. Unfortunately, I just got some not so good news. Our cam car is all done, and unfortunately we're gonna have to push it outside because our ECU that we should have had back today is somehow missing. It is MIA. I'm not gonna say the shipping company that we used, but I am very frustrated at this point, and I will keep you guys up to date on what happens. But the show must go on. So we have JP's car in for some suspension modifications, some more. We've already done some. I don't know if you can see it outside. Boom. That's a 2023 Super Stock. I'm not sure where that falls in the lineup of Hellcats, but she's a bad mamma jamma. Beautiful car. So we're gonna get rocking and rolling, clean our area up a little bit, push this car out. We'll get that one in, do our suspension modifications, get it kicked back out, and then we'll get on our Camaro, get that lifter changed out. So horses is still on the dyno. When I get time, I'll make a pull on it. She's a low one.
Low.
Anyways, as we get this thing prepared to get up on the rack, let's take a peek at our beautiful AAD Performance suspension components that are going on in the rear. Now, if you guys remember the last time this car was in, we did the fronts. So we did the front upper AAD adjustable ball joint setup. Today we're going to be focusing on all the rear arms. So guys, now that we've got the wheel off, you can kind of see what we got going on. Looks like, so customer taped it up, but right here the aftermarket wheels that he had rubbed through this desk guard. So we do have new desk guards that we're going to be installing. We'll pull the shock out. As you can see, this thing's got some KW springs on it, and as you can see, we already have the billet upper arm, or trailing arm. The billet trailing arm has already been installed. So now we are going to get the rest of our arms replaced. Get you some beauty shots. A lot of work. Interesting enough, so Dodge puts this bolt in from this way. So the crate, obviously the cradles are built outside. All they had to do was put the bolt in this way, and it wouldn't be such an issue. But you got to drop the cradle down and cut the bolt head off to put this arm in. So thought that was interesting. A little tidbit of information for you guys that are installing these. It's in the instructions. It's just interesting. Like, man, they could have done a little better. And as you can see, we've got this side tore apart. We're currently getting everything swapped out. So guys, as you've seen on that last pull, Royce's car kicked the belt. Now, we think we've got an idea on how to fix that. So, got some parts coming, and hopefully we can get it resolved here next week before this private rental. So, then as you can see, HR Scat's car has been dropped back off. We got to check over this thing and make sure it's 100% ready to go. Slow. For next week. Also, super good news. You remember our ECU was missing for this car? It has been found. Thank goodness. So we should see that ECU next week. So unfortunately, you guys will have to wait till next week to see the power numbers on this Texas Speed Stage 2 cam, long tube headers, throttle body, and a catch cam. Truck's pretty much ready to go. You guys seen I put spark plugs in it, made some changes to the front end, and I reset the cowl tracks. So it's pretty much ready to go. Weird. It's normally the shop owner's car that's never ready, but that's another story. Gio got the cylinder head off of our Camaro. You see it's right there on the floor. And we have identified the bad DOD lifter that was collapsed. So we already have a new one. So next week, you'll see this car get slammed back together. But that's going to do it for this week's episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed the content. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.